Swimming is a fantastic way to beat the summer heat, but sometimes pools and beaches can be way overcrowded. If you're looking for a more secluded swim spot where you can soak in peace, The Richest has you covered. We'll introduce you to some incredible hidden pools that you never knew existed. Don't forget to grab a towel, apply your sunblock, and hit the subscribe button before you head out. Searching for hidden pools may be fun, but there's an easier way to find videos from The Richest, and it's called the notification button. Jacob's Well. They say that everything is bigger in Texas, and while we're not certain that's factually accurate, this incredible swimming pool is far larger than it first appears. Drive out to the Texas Hill Country, located southwest of Austin, Texas, and you'll find a pool fed by water flowing from Cypress Creek. This pool is only about 12 feet in diameter, so it's something that the uninitiated might simply pass on by. After all, what good is finally finding a secret pool if it's so small? However, sometimes hiding something in plain sight is the best way to keep under wraps, and this is certainly the case with this swimming pool. This innocuous-looking swimming hole has a huge secret that will become apparent once you dive in. This pool is seriously deep, sinking 30 feet into the ground, and then continuing through a series of underwater caverns until it reaches an ultimate depth of 120 feet. Brave cave divers working for the Jacob's Well exploration project have explored the caverns and mapped out the interior. If you're not afraid of venturing into the deep end, grab some gear and explore the caverns of this incredible hidden swimming pool. Devil's Pool. Livingston Falls in Western Africa is a popular tourist destination, but unless you know where to look for our next hidden pool, you may miss it amidst all the rushing water. The falls themselves are named after explorer David Livingstone, who declared that it is so lovely it must have been gazed upon by angels in their flight. That's quite the grandiose description. Even if you do find the hidden pool, you'll need no shortage of bravery in order to swim in it. The water coming off these falls creates a loud boom and a spectacular shower of mist that it can be seen from miles away. Locals know it as Mozi Oatunya, or the smoke that thunders. You might think that photos of people swimming right up to the edge of those falls were taken moments before tragedy struck, but they're actually showcasing people swimming in what's known as the Devil's Pool. Due to the erosion caused by the swiftly coursing waters, a rock pool has formed right on the very precipice of the falls, creating a natural hidden infinity pool. During the dry season, from mid-August to mid-January, you can hire a guide to take you to the entrance of the pool. During the rest of the year, the pool will be inaccessible because of the engorged river. Hierve el agua. For those of you who need a refresher on Spanish, hierve el agua translates to boiling water, but we assure you that these falls are neither boiling nor actually falling. What you're looking at here are actually natural rock formations that resemble waterfalls. They're created by calcium carbonate and other minerals that were deposited on the cliffs by water. Some people refer to them as petrified waterfalls. The falls are breathtaking to behold, but getting there isn't easy. You'll be forced to travel through narrow, unpaved roads and climb treacherous terrain. However, once you get there, you'll notice that all your effort has earned you access to the hidden pools of water located nearby. Like the now petrified waterfalls, these pools have a high mineral content, and some people report that they have healing properties. We can't say if that's true, but the minerals do give the pool a beautiful turquoise color. To make the pools even more amazing, some of them bubble due to the flow of underground water currents. If you're interested in exploring some more outside of the pools, there are some ancient canals built over 2,500 years ago, and vestiges of them remain and have not been fully explored yet. Tinago Falls. It seems like if they actually wanted to keep this place a secret, they shouldn't have named it Tinago Falls, since Tinago is a Filipino term meaning hidden. Kind of a giveaway, but we'll give it credit for being located on the relatively obscure island of Mindanao in the Philippines. They're located in the city of Iligan, which is known as the City of Majestic Waterfalls. This sky-high waterfall cascades from 240 feet above you into a deep and calm pool that is tinged a beautiful blue color. Knowing how to get to the falls is the easy part, but traversing the 500 steep downhill steps is the hard part. The hidden part of the falls is actually a small cave located underneath the falls. If you manage to find your way inside, you can enjoy listening to the rumbling of the falls from the most secluded place possible. Not only is this gorgeous blue pool hidden away, but it has an interesting legend behind its creation. Legend has it that a king and queen once became too filled with pride and began running their kingdom selfishly. When the pregnant queen spurned an enchantress disguised as a beggar, the enchantress cursed her to have an ugly child. When the baby was born, it was named Tinag, meaning hidden face and hidden in the cave. Feeling sympathy for the child, the enchantress transformed her into something beautiful, and so Tinag became the Tinago Falls. We can't wait to see the Disney adaptation. Fairy pools. After telling you that fairy tale, we decided to direct you to an actual fairy pool to cool off in. On the Scottish Isle of Skye is a large glen known as Glen Brittle. Starting near the village of Carbost, you'll have quite a long and winding walk in order to get to these infamous pools. There are many different pools available to swim in, with some being more difficult to get to than others, so you can choose the perfect one depending on your needs for privacy or your level of hiking expertise. If you work up a sweat getting to them, all the better, because these pools are notoriously freezing cold. It's so chilly that people often swim in wetsuits instead of just their swimsuits. The local wildlife are also fans of the fairy pools, and you may encounter deer, rabbits, and sheep, as well as a wide variety of birds. These pools may be a challenge to find, but we have a great trivia question for you right here. One of the world's most unique swimming holes is Las Grietas, located in the Galapagos Islands. What is so remarkable about this pool? Keep on swimming towards the end of this video and we'll reveal the answer. Jellyfish Lake. If you're looking for a secluded swimming spot that won't be packed full of other people, you're in luck, because the isolated rocky island of Ale Malc is home to this beautiful jellyfish lake. Hey, we said the lake wouldn't be filled with people, not that it wouldn't be chock full of jellyfish. This lake is connected to the ocean through a network of fissures and tunnels running through an ancient limestone reef. Millions of jellyfish migrate through the lake, meaning that you'll have plenty of swimming companions who won't get sand on your towel. They feed on algae, which grows quickly in the lake, and are kept safe from predators in this isolated location. Throughout the day, they drift across the lake, following the path of the sunlight, which sustains the algae. Of course, these jellies do have stingers, but they're too small to cause any damage to humans. In fact, they have more to fear from humans than we do from them. Wearing scuba gear is banned in the lake because it may injure the jellies, whose numbers have been in steep decline due to climate change. This is one hidden pool you'll want to check out before it's too late. Johnson's Shut-ins. You'll need to make sure that you hit the Johnson Shut-in State Park when the water isn't too high, so you'll have access to the maximum amount of hidden swimming pools. Located in Reynolds County, Missouri, this park is home to many shut-ins, which refers to places where the erosion of rocks has caused natural pools to form. The bedrock of the park is rhyolite porphyry, which is resistant to erosion and acts as a sort of all-natural pool liner. Over long periods of time, the water eroded away other rocks, carving out narrow channels deep within them. The beauty of these pools is that there are many, and they're naturally separated from one another by rocks and land. This means that it's easy to pick your own secluded spot free of other swimmers. You may have to scramble over some rocks to get there, but it's worth it to get a private dip in one of these amazing pools. Not only that, but you'll also get your choice of pool so you can find the most inviting one to take a dip in. Emma Gorge Waterfall. Since it's located at least an hour's hike from the Emma Gorge Resort in Australia, we can safely say that the Emma Gorge Waterfall is safely off the beaten path. After your hour's walk over the rocky terrain, you'll be rewarded by a gorgeous, tranquil oasis in the middle of nowhere. A small thermal spring trickles into the swimming hole, providing a bit of warmth to the otherwise chilly waters. The Emma Gorge Waterfall is surrounded by luscious greenery that you can gaze at while listening to the rumbling of the waterfall tipping over the cliff's edge. The pool is plenty deep, so you'll also be able to dive underneath the refreshing waters to wash off all of the sweat from your hike to this hidden pool. If you prefer to just take it all in from a distance, you can also take a helicopter over the falls and the surrounding mountain ranges. Of course, you can also take the helicopter right to the falls themselves, but your swim won't be nearly as refreshing if you don't trek there yourself. Poco Azul. Looking at photographs of this incredible pool, you may not believe your eyes. You're not the victim of a photoshopped hoax, you're just experiencing the splendor of Brazil's Poco Azul. When the sunlight hits the water of this hidden pool, it becomes clear, allowing an amazing view of the caverns below. Sunlight pours through a hole in the wall of the cavern that this cave is located in, forming this rare and beautiful sight. This pool is about 50 to 60 feet deep and stays at a warm 75 degrees Fahrenheit throughout the year, making it perfect for swimming. Make sure you get there on a sunny day in order to get the full effect of this brilliantly clear water. This place is so remote that it wasn't discovered until 1920 when a prospector stumbled upon it during his search for rare gems. If you frequently find your snorkeling trips marred with cloudy water, grab your mask and fins because this is the perfect place to explore the water as much as possible. Although this place is quickly gaining popularity, how many people can visit at a time is strictly controlled, meaning that even as the pool becomes less hidden with time, it becomes no less secluded and spectacular. Queen's Bath. Hawaii is definitely a place that makes you think of swimming, although people tend to picture the scenic coastline rather than hidden pools. On the island of Kauai is a hidden tidal pool known as the Queen's Bath. It's a sinkhole that's been formed amongst the igneous rock of the area. You'll have to take an obscure trail to get there, and you'll want to make sure the tide is low enough. Visiting during high tide means that strong currents will be rushing over the area, making it incredibly dangerous. Trek down the rocky landscape formed out of lava rock in order to find this beautiful natural tidal pool. In the summertime, the water is tranquil and many small fish and other forms of sea life call the pool their home. There was once a different place known as Queen's Bath located in Kalapana, where only ancient royalty were allowed to bathe in the sacred waters. During the eruption of the Kilauea volcano in 1983, the original site was destroyed and this secluded Kauai sanctuary became known as the new Queen's Bath. Las Grietas, which translates to the cracks, is unique because it's a mix of both freshwater and saltwater. Thanks to the porous lava stones nearby, fresh water filters down from the highlands where it mixes with the salt water from the ocean. Which one of these incredible hidden swimming pools would you most like to find? Tell us your perfect summer vacation plan in the comment section. Thanks for watching our video and don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome summer videos from The Riches. Hope you're all having an amazing summer so far.